Lately, people have really appreciated your dancing skills in your latest song. Where did this journey start? How it's been all? Is it God gifted or have you learned it? What it's been like?
The energy is God gifted. Like having that constant energy while performing is God gifted. Safe to say, God, not God gifted. Also, let's call it a God's blessing. That sounds humble, right? And and I remember because my parents explored very early that this boy can move a little well, and it was very tough because we used to go to all of these functions, and my father would play Dhoom Machale, Jai Jai Shiv Shankar, and I'm supposed to perform in front of all of these people, and this was fine, and this kept on happening even till I was in my third year of college.
Okay.
My father would still do it, and by this time I've discovered that I'm a good dancer, and I knew, and I never trained. It's just I used to watch the kind of dances I like, especially Hrithik Roshan, and that's how I started doing it. And then the whole idea of a music video also came to me because I wanted to use my dancing skills. So I chose that I want to look for a dancing track where I can lace my shoes on and do a good job, do a justice to the song. So then I called my friend. So I've also done a bit of short films also. There's this film which is gonna come in some time. It's called The Alpha Mart. So this guy had done music, the music of that film. So I called him that, hey, you've got a song. And he's like, it's so crazy that I wrote a song a couple of months ago and I didn't even know you back then, but I visualized you performing on it. So this is back in January or February. So he sent me the song and I loved it. I knew I could dance on it. And when Ankan and Sahil, the legendary choreographers, came along in my life, then I decided that this is the first one. So I'm gonna. So the bar was very high. Not all of the things that I've done because I was just copying Ritik, so I didn't have a style of mine. But in Kasarna Chhodna, I can say that I finally cracked a little bit a style of mine. Yeah.
So are you also one of those people who stand in front of a mirror and communicate and learn how to act?
I did, but I think that is something a lot of legendary people also do right now. But I don't do it a lot now. I don't, because if you keep looking at yourself, it takes you away from the fact that somebody is looking at you. Because while you're acting, you should perform like nobody's looking at you. There's no camera, so you need to eliminate your own eye to see yourself, or eliminate the eye. Because then, if you're doing it in front of the mirror, you'd want that I look a certain way, I look good, and all of that. But while you are performing, that notion should go
Do you get nervous?
every time. Every time. So whenever I've stepped the camera, even right now, like safe to say, touchwood, I've done more than 10 projects, like being ads and everything in total. I've always felt that I'm doing a project for the very first time. Like before I give my first shot, of course, teen shot ke baad I get on autopilot and everything seems easy. But whenever we are rolling for the first time, okay, first time, whenever there's a first take, I'm supremely nervous. I think that makes you feel that you care too much, right? It's not even a bad thing, but you need to understand the mechanism to control your nerves also. Maybe do some push-ups, do some breathing exercises, and then get into the scene. And I still like, if even if I'm giving an audition for here, if I'm coming here, I'll still have that that first childlike nervousness. Maybe it's excitement. I don't even know what to call it exactly, but yeah, it's always there, and that makes you care more.